Hey y'all, Wyman here, and today I'm going to show you how to change a color in Photoshop in a way that gives you the most control over your colors. And you can use this on anything. You can use it on walls, furniture, cabinets. It's exciting. All right, so we're in Photoshop and I have an image open, and I think we're going to change the couch color to sort of match the wall. That should make for an interesting look, so let's do it. The way we're going to do this is by controlling the hue, saturation, and brightness. So we'll start by getting our quick selection tool and making a quick selection of this couch. Just clicking on the areas that we want. And once we have a rough selection, we'll start refining that some. So I see some areas that where it kind of went outside where we want it to be. So I'm going to hit Option and click on those areas that deselects those particular areas. And over here, and over here. And now I'm going to refine it more by using a different tool. I'm going to try the polygonal lasso tool. And I'm going to hit Option or Alt if you're in Windows and use my scroll wheel to zoom in. And so I want to deselect this area. So what I'm going to do is hit Option and click and then drag over here and then up here. Boom. All right, so I still see a little bit of area that we need to remove. So I'm going to hit Option and something like that. I'm not going to make this perfect. It's just so we can kind of get the example going here. And maybe add a little bit. So if we want to add some area, we'll hit Shift and then click. That will add in more of a selection. So I'm going to move over by hitting my space bar and then clicking and dragging around. So we can drag our image around that way. So I want to remove this area, so hit Option. I'm going to start right here and go all the way down to here. So this is looking pretty good. I'm going to add this little area here. I'm going to use the lasso tool and hit Shift. And I don't know what this is, like a cup holder or something like that. If I was doing this for like a client work or something, I would definitely do a better job than this, but this is just for the sake of showing you this technique. So then I'm going to hit Command 0, and that gives us our full screen. And now that we have our selection, what we're going to do is hit Group, and then we're going to hit Mask. The reason we're applying the mask to the group is so the mask can control multiple adjustment layers. So if you need to, edit the mask, you don't have to do it for every adjustment layer. You're just going to need to do it for this one mask and anything that's in that group. Next thing we're going to do is create a solid color fill. And we'll use the color picker here to select the same color as the wall. And now I've got a similar color. I know what you're saying. It looks amazing right now, and so we're done. Just kidding. All right, so yeah, this doesn't look good right now, but we're gonna fix it. Right now it's just a solid color because it's using all three color components, the hue, saturation, and brightness. And so basically it's just a flat color. And what we wanna do is keep the hue and saturation, but control the brightness. That gives you your shape and dimension of your object. And so the way we do that is to change the blend mode of this, and we're going to change it to color, which encompasses hue and saturation. And now what we want to do, if we want to adjust the brightness, we can do that by adding a levels adjustment. And we're going to drag the color fill above that, click on our levels, and we can adjust our brightness by adjusting the highlight slider. And then we can also adjust the midtones, the brightness of the midtones, and the contrast by adjusting that. And so, yeah, if you want to go in here and change the color to anything you want, you can do that at any time. So you double click this, drag that around to anything else that you might want to do, or you can play around with your colors over here. But this pretty much opens up limitless options for you. Another couple of examples over here. I have this cabinetry that I already did this same technique to. So here's the original, and here's with the with this technique done. So you can obviously, I don't know if you've ever seen any cabinets like that, but something along those lines. You can kind of see how beneficial it could be to have a tool like this available. Nice. And here's one more example. Here is the original wall color. So yeah, using this technique is going to give you more control over your colors versus, say, just using a hue and saturation adjustment layer to control your colors. Oh, you're still here. I figured you'd be gone by now. Yeah, you definitely should do that before you go. So hit that subscribe button, get on out of here, crazy kid. I'll see you.